Hello. This is a tip for when you're in a medical emergency in Japan. There are medical staff, including doctors and nurses, who speak English, but there are those who don't. If you're having trouble communicating in English in Japan, then this is a tip of how to communicate your pain or symptom while in Japan. 1. You can just clutch where it hurts. If you can't point directly to the location, you can gesture in the approximate location. 2. Say itai. If you know a little bit of Japanese and know the word itai, which means pain in Japanese, just say that one word very clearly, very firmly, and very slowly. If you don't know any Japanese whatsoever, that's also okay. Just say the word pain. A lot of Japanese people understand the word pain, and if one word is just said very clearly, they can understand, even when they don't necessarily understand a whole sentence or specific phrases. Just say the word pain very firmly, very slowly, very clearly if it's possible, and just make a facial expression. Because onomatopoeias are so frequently used in Japanese language, you can describe your symptom in your mother tongue, like in any sound that comes to your mind, and that may be interpreted appropriately in the medical setting in Japanese hospitals or other situations. If this is impossible, then you could probably skip it. The location and the word pain, or the Japanese word itai for pain, would definitely come across as something that needs attention, and they'll know what to look for. Another tip would be to speak very slowly, like I'm doing right now. Speak as clearly as possible and use very short phrases or just words. It might make communication a bit smoother. Sometimes, if you're speaking Japanese in Japan and you don't look fully Japanese, people actually expect you to be speaking English or some other language. And they may not understand that you're speaking Japanese, even when your Japanese is very fluent. In that situation, you can also convert to slow English. They might understand better than when you're speaking Japanese. All in all, in most cases, people can communicate in the hospital in Japan. But if by any chance you're having trouble communicating, I hope this tip helps you. But most of all, I hope you never come across an emergency or get in an emergency while traveling in Japan or living in Japan.